Hello everyone. So in this video, I'm trying to tell you how to manage your risk and what is an ideal way of doing it. So basically, I will start with a clear example. Let's say I have 10,000 INR in my trading account, right? So I should be risking on an ideal basis is 1.5% to 2.5% of what my total trading capital is, right? Now this comes out to be 150 rupees to 250 rupees, right? Now this is the amount I should be trading per trade. So that is basically my stop loss, right? So now say if you buy something at 100 INR, this is the price of some X stock, okay? You buy at 100 INR. Say you buy stocks worth of 3000 rupees. That means you have 30 stocks. Okay, so you have 30 stocks of this X stock, right? So now you have invested your 3000 rupees in this one particular trade, right? Now there are two ways to proceed this. Say way number one is I risk 2% of my trade. That is my 3000 rupees, right? So now that comes out to be 60 rupees. That means that if I keep a stop loss at 98, right? This is my stop loss. I will only face a loss of 60 rupees per trade. Or the second way is that what I initially decided was that I will be willing to take 1.5% risk per trade of my whole account. So you are willing to take 150 rupees risk on a trade. So that means if your trade size is 3000 INR and you are willing to risk a loss of 150 rupees, that means your stop loss will be now a bigger stop loss. Okay, so say if you buy at 100 rupees, so now your stop loss will be at 95 rupees, right? This number one is the conservative way. In this way, you will lose little amount of money, but the risk of hitting stop loss will be high, high probability that your stop loss will hit. Now, in the second way, the risk of stop loss hitting will be very low, right? But whatever the amount you are risking is a bit high. So you will have to decide on which way you want to proceed a trade, right? Now, how to proceed with a trade which has a good risk reward? Now, what is a risk reward? A risk reward is basically it's a ratio where with the help of which we find if a trade is good or not, right? Say you want to risk 150 rupees as we discussed, right? So this is your risk. Now reward is your target, right? If your reward is 150 rupees, say you bought at 100, right? You set a target of 102 rupees and you set a stop loss of 98 rupees, right? So this is a 1 is to 1 risk reward trade where you are risking this amount for a gain of this amount. Now, this is an average trade, right? Say if I bought at 100 rupees, I'm risking 150 rupees. This is my stop loss, right? Say if my stop loss hits, I will lose 150 rupees. But if my target hits, I will gain what? Uh, 750 rupees. Why? Because this is 5% and this is 1%. Uh, this is 2% and this is 10%. So basically, your risk reward will be this. In short, your risk reward will be 1 is to 5. So now this is a brilliant trade, right? Now there is no such terminology as brilliant or average. I'm just defining it for you just so that you can see. Now, if you're risking 150 rupees for a mere reward of 75 rupees, now this is a poor trade. Why? You're risking this amount for a reward of only this, right? So you should always be avoiding these sorts of trades. And you should all the ideal risk reward ratio is 1 is to 3. If you have 1 is to 3, then this is the ideal case. Say if I want to buy Reliance at 1600, okay? If I want to buy Reliance at 1600, right? I have a target of say 1648 rupees, right? So what will be my ideal stop loss according to this? My ideal stop loss will be 1584 rupees. Why? Because I'm risking 16 rupees for a reward of 48 rupees. If you divide them, you will get 1 is to 3. It's like basic maths. But say on the one hand, you say if my risk reward is 1 is to 3, right? I make first trade. This is my first trade. It hits stop loss. I lose 1 rupees, right? My second trade, I hit stop loss. I lose 1 rupee. My third trade, I hit stop loss. I lose 1 rupee. My fourth trade, I hit target, right? And I earn 3 rupees. Why? Because I risked only 1 rupee for a target of 3 rupees. Now, you will see that for every 3 failed trades, now equals to the profit of only one successful trade, right? Now, just take the same case scenario for say your 50% trades fail and only 50% trades succeed, right? Say you make 10 trades, 5 trades go up, 5 trades go down. Now, in these 5 trades, you will be earning 3 rupees per trade. In these 5 trades, you will be losing 1 rupee per trade. So, total money loss will be 5 rupees and total money earned will be 15 rupees, right? So, this is a loss, this is a profit, and you will overall be in a 10 rupees profit even if your win ratio is 50-50. Now, this is the main reason why risk reward is important, right? So, now I hope you learned something new about risk reward, and I hope you will be managing your risk reward very carefully because that is the way to success. All right, guys. So, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a good time.